I couldn't wait to hear her story. But I was worried about one thing. Your roommate, I said, is she going to pop in again? She said, yeah, she might. Let's walk. I want to show you something. Outside her dorm, she started leading me across campus. As soon as we were out of earshot of anyone else, she started telling her story. She was a senior like me and was going into her final semester this past spring. She enrolled in one of Professor's classes, not knowing him, and she was just going along as she would in any course, attending class, taking the quizzes and the tests, writing the papers. As a professor, he was all right, she said. He could be intense, especially when he talked about Poe's story, the purloined letter for some reason, but it was all fine. When she got her first paper back, though, he had written a note below the grade. It just said, "See me." She was a little worried. Who wouldn't be? She had gotten an A. Why did he need to see her? Was he questioning something about her paper? She went to his office hours the same day. He then proceeded to tell her that he was looking for a research assistant. He was really impressed with her work, he said, and he knew she was a senior. Was she interested? She had been thinking about graduate school, so it seemed like a good opportunity. He said he had some research dollars so he could pay her too. It seemed like a win. For the next several weeks, she met him at the library where he had a little research office stocked with books, as many as could fit in the tiny space. He had put tabs on hundreds of pages. Her job was to transcribe the passages he had tabbed, along with citations. It didn't take an A student to do that, she thought. But it was something to put on a resume, and the money was nice. It was pretty interesting, too. Most were books she had never heard of, didn't even know existed. Some of them were really dense, studies of syntactic patterns and psychological responses to words. She didn't try to process everything. That wasn't her job. But some of the stuff did make her think. All this time, of course, she was still in the class. It was a seminar in Poe, and they were reading all of his poetry and fiction, starting from the early stuff. They had gotten to the philosophy of composition, and she noticed something. What Poe had written about crafting the raven to push readers' buttons sounded really familiar. A lot of what she had been transcribing was about the impact of language on the brain. She didn't think there was any kind of conspiracy here. It was just interesting. Then things started getting weird.